Hey, it's me. There's something we all wrestle with, often and quietly. Those patterns we know aren't helpful, but we still cling to. Even when we become aware of the negative parts of us, like envy, resentment, spite, it can still feel like giving them up means losing part of who we are. Like if we drop that defense, we'll vanish or become weak. And that can feel terrifying. Here's the strange thing. Most of these attitudes we carry, the ones we think are buried deep, aren't actually hidden at all. We've just learned how to look away so well that we forget we're doing it. If we start to pay attention again, even a little, those patterns show up. They're right there under the surface, waiting. This work we're doing together asks for more than just awareness. Noticing a reactive thought or a burst of jealousy isn't enough. We have to look at those everyday automatic reactions, the ones that feel small or justified. They're not small and they're not harmless. They shape how we see life, how we treat others, how we relate to ourselves. Let's say you find yourself feeling angry. You know it's not entirely rational, but a part of you still thinks you're right. You still feel owed. That feeling may be rooted in something old, an unmet need, a past hurt. But instead of facing that, we often defend. That defense is its own kind of negative intent. It twists reality and keeps the pain alive. So what do? We name what we're feeling, and we also follow it. We ask, what's the story I'm telling myself here? What do I believe is being taken from me or denied to me? And is that story even true? This is the shift. Not fighting the feeling, not pretending it's not there. Inviting the more grounded part of you, the one that's steady, the one that sees clearly, to sit beside the reactive part and have a conversation. Not to shame it, to understand it. Because only then can it soften. Only then does something begin to change. This process takes time and it takes honesty. You have to be willing to admit things that might not feel good, like seeing where you're being unfair, where you're still holding on to blame, or where you expect the world to give you something you're not willing to give. And yes, it's uncomfortable. Sometimes it's even brutal. It's also freeing. Because when you finally see that your old reactions are based on false ideas, like the belief that life is a zero-sum game or that you're unlovable if you're wrong, you can stop running. You don't need to defend anymore. You can just be with what is. Take jealousy as an example. So many people feel it and think it's natural. It's never a reflection of truth. It comes from the belief that there isn't enough to go around. That if someone else has something, love, success, beauty, it must mean there's less for you. That belief is everywhere. And it's wrong. The universe isn't stingy, it's abundant. It gives to those who are open to receive. To receive, we need to be open. And we can't be open when we're guarded, bitter, or secretly hoping someone else fails so we can feel better about ourselves. Those currents close us off. They block the flow. Competitiveness is similar. It's built on the idea that you can only be valuable if you're better than someone else. But you don't need to compare yourself to anyone. That's a trap. The only real measure is whether you're aligned with your own center, your own potential. So, what happens when we stop defending and start getting honest? We reclaim our power, not the kind of power that dominates or competes, the kind that lets life move through us, the kind that trusts there's enough. Then, yes, you might still notice the parts of you that want to grab or hoard or resist, and that's okay. Let those parts speak. Then ask them gently if they're ready to try something different. This isn't about becoming perfect or pretending we never feel envy again. It's about noticing when we do and being willing to ask, what am I not seeing here? What am I pushing away that I actually want? Am I willing to take responsibility for my own part in that? Responsibility doesn't mean blame. It means choice. It means saying, I can change this if I'm willing to look. You don't have to stay in those tight, defended places. You can soften. You can open. And when you do, you'll find that the world meets you in kind. You'll find that the things you once thought were out of reach start to feel possible. First, though, you have to let go of the old grip, the me versus them, the I don't deserve, the there isn't enough. You have to let yourself feel the pain you've been avoiding and trust that it will not destroy you. And then, little by little, you begin to make space for joy, for truth, for connection. That's the work. And it's worth it. Love you. Connect soon.